did you do that?
What? No.
I'm gonna say that because you're starting to feel drunk, if you roll the lowest, now if you become the person that rolls the lowest, you have to answer everything, no filters, like it just spills out like word vomit.
Okay.
Okay, but Yume gets to ask
That's dangerous.
Derek the question.
Okay. My question is...
Lashes are brief. Okay.
I was thinking if I should ask him... okay. Let me think. Would you, under any circumstances, betray anybody in the group?
That's a good question.
None that I can currently conceive of, but I mean, like, if it came down to a choice between...
We snarl.
Yeah. Not the kingdom, because I want the kingdom, but I care less about the kingdom than the vengeance. If I had a choice between killing my uncle or saving one of you, I'd probably choose killing my uncle.
I think there's me a little confidence in you, lad.
I choose killing his
I
uncle.
appreciate the
to
honesty,
save
but
you.
you just told me I can't trust you.
Only when it comes to killing his uncle.
Oh, alright then.
We're not killing my uncle yet. We're nowhere near my uncle.
We haven't gotten it.
Oh, perhaps we'll get
when
to
we
your
get to
uncles
we
later.
snarl.
We're approximately
We gotta watch
20
out.
sessions away from killing his
Oh
uncle.
my god! That's session 30.
Did you hear that?
Just be the good Lord,
The
don't worry
voice
about
of
it.
God.
Just be the good Lord.
So I wouldn't worry. I mean, until that specific situation occurs,
There's nothing there.
you guys are my best friends. Let's save the world.
Thanks, Derek.
Thanks, Derek.
Fucking Christ, he slapped.
Half your fucking...
Do I have to do like a con save to try, or strength save to not fall over?
Off of the chair.
As the half orc, half giant drunkenly smacks him in the back 3 times.
I'm like, oh,
He's a dwarf and I'm a half orc, half giant.
I'm fine. This guy though is fucking.
Metagame 23 sessions.
23 sessions, session
Damn, you guys
39. Is final session 40?
Well,
Damn.
no.
Alright, next
Final
round.
session is 42.
I just don't want that.
Spoiler alert.
I think final session is 42.
Okay.
Next round.
Okay, this round, I am going to ask that people give me con saves. You can give me a con save with disadvantage.
But the roll comes first, right?
No, I want con saves now because I want to know if he passes out.
Jesus.
19.
Oh, me too.
That's awesome.
Yo, what's happening, dude? Oh my god!
That's insane.
Wait.
Come on, that one.
That one.
13.
Oh.
Plus
Plus
3, so 16.
Con save.
17.
I got
Okay.
a 6.
21 with the...
Okay, so you are now also feeling drunk. It's the same
That was
thing.
nice.
If you are the lowest on the thing, then you also have to just spill
Answer
your
no
guts.
filter.
Answer no filter.
Marty's very gullible and trustworthy. He's already been doing that. It's like,
So now you guys
I
can
didn't
roll
try to
for your game.
Dang, it's going off to the right now.
Jesus.
13. 4.
we
Oh, thank you,
Ten.
Jay.
Ten.
We tied 4s.
10.
We tied 4s.
You two can roll me another one.
Rollies.
I got 5.
Rollies.
10.
7.
Nice.
You just...
Just.
All right. So Torin is the lowest. Who? What else did you guys?
I got a 13.
I think it's him.
What did you get?
5.
And you got a 10.
Yeah.
So you ask Torin a question.
Yes. Why haven't you killed Dancho and taken over the Blue Dragons?
Well, because, like, Dancho's kind of like my dad. Not actually, because you met Dancho. And,
He's not a
there's no
dragon.
family resemblance. But when I was young, I don't really remember my parents. I was on the street and Dancho
But
told
like
me,
you could run the Blue Dragons, man.
fuck, I don't want that job. That's a terrible, like, I'm definitely trying and angling to get high up in there, but I don't want to run that show.
Call
That
it when
shit's-
one more person
that's
fails the
terrible.
con save, right? When more than half the group is wasted, we should probably call it.
It's up to you guys.
When we hit it, like when one more person fails the con, that'll be last round.
Or until someone gets so drunk they pass out.
Yeah,
that's
Or we decide we're done.
Yeah.
So this is now, we already owe
I can't-
6 silver pieces?
Yes.
6 silver pieces.
Well, if I would just fucking roll it, get some goddamn answers, but I can't fucking roll.
Do you guys want to keep going?
Yeah.
Sure.
Alright, so con saves, you 2 roll with disadvantage for your con saves.
5.
8.
I got 10. I got 10.
19.
Sorry, it's plus 5.
Is that
7.
Total.
Another nat 1, yes.
You are unconscious.
Woo!
I got 10.
I would say
You are barely
technically a chop
conscious.
if you want to reroll.
He said he could outdrink the lad while I was fucking on the floor again.
This is why Isolde said to know your limit.
Oh, Derek, he said he had drinking and I was on the fucking floor again.
He said what?
Hey, he told me before he got drinks on the
This
floor.
fucking loud doesn't know what's going
Wait,
on.
okay, what did everybody else get
20.
For
Not nat.
for the con save?
He on the floor be rather acquainted on the
20,
floor.
19.
You know, I
18. So you guys are all fine. But he is an open book.
all of my drinks.
Alright, so you 4 roll d20s.
I can roll shit on all of my drinking rolls.
Okay.
I got
11.
14 that time.
3.
Did you roll, Tom?
Yeah, 14.
You're last. And you two tied, I think.
What did you get?
11.
Yeah, so you 2 do rollies.
11.
15.
So Yume
You will
gets to
never
ask
get to
Torin
either.
a
Why do
question.
I keep getting the question?
You've been pawing your question off the Barnaby. He's in.
I had good questions lined up for multiple people, and I haven't
Just
won
really
one
over
round.
it.
Neither did I.
Oh my god.
I know. It's not.
waiting for someone to
Listen,
ask me
this
that.
is
You
what
were
the
the only
dice
ones who
gods
wanted
have
to use this
decided.
for, like,
Yume
I was
is
waiting for someone
dominating
to
the
ask me
conversation.
something.
I haven't hit a single fucking thing.
Feels bad.
Alright, well.
Yume.
Why are you really itching to ask him a question?
Yeah.
Can I give him my question?
If that's what your character chooses
I'll
to do.
toss my question over to you. If you really want to ask me.
I.
Barnaby.
So what are. You said you had another member. What would be that deal?
What? What? Roll an insight check to see if you understand what he just said.
10?
10 total?
Yeah.
You're not sure.
Give him 50% of what that meant.
He said you had another member. What's the deal with that?
Well, we had this bonkers but badass dude named
Son, I'm
Richter.
awake.
He was a tiefling, all black skin. When he would smile in the dark, all you would see was a flash of light.
Wasn't racist.
Seems a little racist. His name was Al Jolson.
He used this crazy ass fire magic, and sometimes he would make me fly. I jumped over a bar once with him. It was sick.
What?
He swindled the tavern out of so much money. But they should have believed I could fly. I'm a dragon. And I'm gonna flap my arms.
With no wings.
Oh, yeah,
But
don't it for
Then
Fine,
we did this
my
mission
way.
to kill a guy at a mansion. He was a bad guy, don't worry about it. And we met the crazy, crazy famous. You may have heard of him, Kanye Armorvest.
I've
He's
heard
the
the name
biggest.
before. Yeah, I've heard the name.
And Richter really took a liking to him, and he
thought I
went
saw
and
One of
joined
his
him.
curls.
Yeah, I thought it was a fuzz.
We didn't see him until last time we saw him was when we right before we boarded the ship.
Very straight lad, but I appreciate your honesty with me. Just maybe we
It's a lot he didn't tell you.
maybe go to bed. Maybe when you get tomorrow and help the fucking big oak on the floor again. Maybe don't drop his head on
Whether
the
the
Does
game's-
everyone want to go up?
Whether
like,
the game's
upstairs
over or
to
not, I'm gonna
that?
keep drinking.
Okay.
So it's up to the two people still conscious whether they want to keep
I'm missing
playing.
Arky, would the drinks be included on?
We don't have to play.
Like
We'll
that?
keep
Oh no.
drinking. Just so you last the longest.
Not
time.
with this
Maybe-
much.
Yeah,
maybe
let's
he's
see.
mine,
You want to
just
go
fuck
till
with him.
who passes out first?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll do yours.
I'm in for
I
that.
appreciate you, lad. Good.
I had
good on ya.
questions.
I'll
for
do
you,
yours.
but that's
Oh,
fine.
you
But
have-
remember, so when this one is
I'll
conscious
wait till you
again,
fail a
just tell him
con
how
save
much he
and your
owes
guard
me.
goes
Okay, okay. That's
Just whatever
fine.
you want, I'll tell him. He'll believe it.
Because I feel like your character's
I'm
gonna
not
be
gonna
guarded
do
and not
that.
Tell me things.
But just tell him when he wakes up, he owes me 6 silver pieces.
Just like go over and like reach in his pocket, just pull out 6 silver
I feel like
pieces.
Derek.
Alright, so Murat just remove 6 silver pieces from your thing.
You won't notice it. It'll be alright, lad.
It's the
You
cat
can sit up with it.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, he likes the cat.
Okay. So you 3 want to continue playing?
I don't think we're playing.
We're
Okay.
drinking.
I think we're just hanging out drinking at this point.
He's gonna wait till I'm hammered to interrogate me.
Not
Okay.
interrogate. Well, that sounds dark. But yeah.
Okay.
Perhaps you guys can
You're-
help me get the big altar's bed first before you keep going on.
Sure.
You two
leave
are
him
still
here.
sober.
No, we can't leave him here. That'd be rather rude to the
What are they
other
gonna
patrons.
steal? His pants?
Well, the other patrons are rather rude with a joint in the middle of the floor.
I'll help you move him.
I'm asleep on the bar stool, not in the middle of the floor. I'm on the chair.
Yeah, he's on. Yeah, he is
How
on
do
the
you-
chair.
how
He
do you
didn't
fall
like
asleep
topple
sitting
over.
on a backless chair.
He fell asleep on worse before.
Like perfectly balanced.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah.
No, his head is.
Fine, I'm forward and on the bar stool.
He's face.
Can we talk about how much you pass out with drinking? Your character passes out the most, but is always the first one to be like, drinking!
Yeah.
My liver is not as strong as I think it is. My giant orc liver is not that strong affair.
No.
Two races that should be able to drink heavily more than everyone else.
There's
There's
a disappointment
Yeah.
in your
awful
parents for
genetic
sure.
disease when they combine.
Yeah.
Gigantism, it's too large to function.
Yeah. My liver is malformed. Really, I shouldn't be drinking at all. I'm probably
You should
gonna die
probably
young.
see a doctor.
I might have a soul day check it
You
out. but I
refused to have her
forgot. I
check
was
his
too
ass.
drunk.
That's right. She only checked 3 of your asses.
I was too drunk for the soul day check me out.
Alright, so we get.
You were
get
among them,
Laura
yes.
back to the-
I know. I'm waiting for the next round. I'm sitting here with my finger on the
Waiting
trigger
for
to
the
do a
con
con
save.
check.
So you
Oh.
guys want to do it?
Yeah.
So con save from each one of you?
I'm getting all my nat 1s out on this drinking game now. Phil's wasting his nat 20s.
Nat 20.
Okay.
I now wonder.
Would
Yeah,
4?
I'm wasting
Okay.
all my nat 1s on these
God
drinking games and stuff with combat
Okay,
cards.
you are now an
Rolls
open
over.
book.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so roll your things.
Do
Well,
I
they
have
weren't
to-
playing the game, they were just drinking.
Oh, you're just drinking.
No.
Okay, okay,
I
okay,
said
okay.
that- do whatever you want.
Okay.
Fun.
Can I ask you something?
Sure, Derek, go right ahead. We're pals now. I feel like we're friends now.
Yeah, we were singing Piano Man on the last round.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's how you know.
I guess the song, you're the piano man.
You like Billy Joel? No,
That song is.
You like Billy Joel?
He goes, hey, listen, I've been really meaning to ask you something. You like Billy Joel?
where are you from?
Good old just here and there.
Open book.
Drunk as fuck, you're an open book.
She
No,
rolled a
that's
4.
not fair.
She rolled a
It's an
4.
open book.
I didn't
don't
ask
have
that
to answer
personal of
that.
a question.
Dang.
You, if listen, if your character keeps that really guarded, you could just you could react overly aggressively.
Here,
to such a simple
here,
question.
I'll give you this. I'll give you this. You can roll a deception with disadvantage against his insight.
If you want to lie.
If you want,
pass, you can lie.
because that is a lie.
Oh, here and there.
Yeah, here and there.
Okay.
Mine's.
With
You gotta
disadvantage.
roll it a second time.
Oh, okay. Works.
Good roll, so take the 14.
Do you have a
What?
buff?
She has like a +9.
to deception.
Yeah.
I don't have
So
to tell you.
she
jack
rolled a
shit.
total of 23.
I rolled a 15, but I can't beat that.
Yeah. So you're just like, I guess she's just a traveler.
I don't want to be mean to
The
you.
mystery is so interesting.
Listen, the cat suit does the trick.
That's what it is.
Makes him not be able to focus very well, you know?
Going
Yeah,
again.
exactly.
Tight
It's
leather.
the, it's the best
Hard to
distraction
take,
method.
yeah.
Sure. Full latex.
This is me looking at her.
It's time to feed this
Yeah,
this
sure.
She's like here and there. I'm like, huh? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You didn't even hear what I said.
I'm like,
I
so-
could have said-
so
I
where
could
are you
have said,
from?
I just came from the
Oh, here and
moon.
there. Very cool.
Very interesting. Very
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
It's time to speed this game along. Barkeep, bring me 6 shots of whiskey.
Oh my god.
For all of us, right? You're doing
Yeah,
2
2
each.
each.
Done.
Okay, so you can each roll me a con save with disadvantage -5.
It's just 2 drinks.
You are on your 6th round with 2 shots.
Cocked.
That's not
Gosh.
Reload it.
This is my 4th
6
large
beers
glass of
and
whiskey. And I'm not a half orc, half giant, or a
The
dwarf.
disadvantage
I'm
I
fine.
agreed with. It's minus 5.
You're an avid drinker.
I am
So
God.
is more. The amount of whiskey I've had is the equivalent of like.
Disadvantage
shots.
-5.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
What did you get?
5.
I'm solidly
too.
buzzed.
Okay.
Right
Altogether,
now. But
fuck
like,
7.
this is my.
Okay,
the
so
first
you
glass
are
filled
all
with-
shit-faced at this point. You are all open books.
You're the piano man.
Sing us a song.
Absolutely
Derek,
trashed.
Did you
Yeah, Torin.
did you really think my penis is that weird?
Disgusting. I mean this from the bottom of my heart, Torin. You're a good guy. But that was the most fucking gross, nasty, unnatural thing I've ever seen in my life.
He's getting vibes. He calls fuzz butt.
Buzz butt.
Fuzz butt.
Is that a D4? Oh, no.
No.
A D8.
I feel like
Or
a
D10?
D10.
Okay, you guys are all heading in.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah,
we'll go now.
So,
Do you want to sing one more time and then we'll go to sleep?
4.
4?
Yes.
Before you want to sing.
all right. So, if you all want, I would love for,
Jesse's girl.
Wait, can I request Mr. Brightside?
Okay.
Can we sing Mr. Brightside?
so
Open up your evil.
wait, performance checks with disadvantage, please.
You're
It should be
basically singing
advantage.
karaoke.
Absolutely not,
Why?
because you don't even make words make sense anymore.
The drunker you're always great.
Wow.
The drunker you are at karaoke, the better you are. That's
Wow.
Whoa,
What did it land on?
7.
Did it break something? Or
No, but
No,
bounced
no,
off
no,
the
no.
ashtray and somehow that thin ass glass didn't break.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
8.
Shoot
Nice,
the backboard.
okay.
I tried it.
Okay.
I tightened it on one side.
So-
it's off. It's off. It's not firing straight.
You, yeah. None of you are singing well. Everybody,
How did it end up like this?
yeah. That is basically that's what you sound like.
It was all in a cast.
The barkeep comes up to you and is like, "Please go to bed. I am begging you.
Just all in a cast.
I will get the chef in here and I will escort you to bed if you don't leave.
Cause I'm Mr. Brightside.
I will collect your amounts in the morning, but I think you all are too drunk to even
Derek doesn't
function."
like, especially drunk Derek, because he doesn't like the idea that you just threatened him.
Uh-oh.
All right, here's this. I'll roll a persuasion against your insight.
Deal. Fair. Totally. Sorry again?
Emily gives the barkeep plus 13 to percent. She doesn't need to, he rolled in that one.
That's a 7.
That's a 7.
Sorry, from my angle, it looks
So
like
he rolled a 16. He is like, "Please, I think you can barely sit in the stool.
Hey, don't
You're
be that
swaying a
small,
lot. You're singing. You're disturbing the other guests. I really want to continue giving you this free room and board. Please, if you need help, I'll give you help to bring you up to your room. It's a nice bed.
Those are sick.
Everybody gets their own bed.
Sleeping does sound. You guys want to go to bed?
Feathery pillows.
I'm ready.
Alright.
Alright, you grab his head again.
Don't be.
Then Barnaby already get me
Where are you
upstairs.
going upstairs?
Yeah, me and Barnaby are already
How
like.
did you get him upstairs?
Why you got less brain damage than before?
Like 250 pounds of dead weight.
I got my orc friend the chef to come.
Oh, okay. Alright. I stumble to my room and I fall into my bed.
Tor stumbles into his closet of a
He
room.
takes me to the broom closet.
Oh yes. I forgot about the closet.
There's one broom closet. The other 2 rooms have 2 beds in them each.
This is bullshit. There better at least be a mop in here.
So who's in my room?
Oh, is it you and just me and Barnaby are in her room.
But you each have your own beds.
Please
So-
don't watch me take my catsuit off. You have to turn around.
You take the catsuit off to go to sleep?
It's uncomfortable. it's
She's got to roll.
latex.
She's got to roll persuasion. She has to roll. She has to roll persuasion.
No,
If you
I'm
Don't
gonna
wanna be in
say,
his room. You can just knock on Barnaby's door and see if he's swayed.
I'm gonna say it's gonna be a stealth versus his passive perception.
Okay, my passive perception.
Okay.
Shit, you're probably gonna get away with this.
Yeah, she's
Oh,
a
oh,
rogue.
oh,
Her stealth
actually-
is gonna be very good.
Now one. Yes!
Nat one. What's the total?
What?
Well, I
What's
got
the
plus
total?
11, so it's
So 12. Is your
It's a
effect
12.
What's a nat 1 though?
Is it a 12?
It doesn't
be a
matter.
12.
It's not an attack. What is?
10.
Yep.
So
Fucking ninja.
you are trying to stay up, but you are drunk as shit, and it's late at
I
night.
pass
It's
out to
super
her,
dark.
like, starting to unzip the bag.
Yeah,
She's like, I'm like, ah! Damn it!
Before you take your armor off?
No, I fall asleep in my armor.
He just collapses on the bed and sleeps.
The whole bed, you can hear as it like squashes
Oh my
down
God,
closer
yeah.
to the ground.
She's
He is
usually
dense.
exhausted
He is
before
dense as fuck.
Yeah, and I very nicely, comfortably go to bed.
Okay.
Feels asleep.
Wakes up in the morning before Derek.
I'm gonna wake
Wakes
up
up in the
and
morning
just-
before Derek. Gets dressed before Derek
Yeah,
wakes
yeah, yeah.
up. And,
Derek is disappointed, but he's alright. He'll be alright.
So me and Murdoch would wake up first.
So
like-
we
you,
went to bed a few hours before
and
you.
you owe me 16 silver pieces.
Holy shit.
Oh.
And I owe you 6, right?
He already stole it from
you.
you.
Oh, right.
I give 2 it's as a tip.
So 2 gold pieces
Yeah.
total? Okay.
Wait, can you help me convert it? Oh wait, I can't.
It's 10 silver to a gold.
Yeah.
So you owe 1.6 gold.
If you're leaving a tip, just make it easy and do 2 gold pieces.
Leave the tip, 2 gold pieces.
For the ruckus you've caused.
She may not have as much money as we do.
Well, she has at least like 400 or so.
Now, yeah.
Oh, true.
Honestly, they should have been paying us for beautiful songs last night.
I know.
We were
should've-
killing
should've
it,
got
right?
the tip jar out.
We were killing it.
We
Are
were
there
killing
dice
it.
in the...
Should we make this a thing every
Yeah,
time
this is
we
the
go?
that's the
Dice
storage bin.
Should we
So-
start a band?
We're gonna say you guys wake up early in the morning. Barnaby cooks the breakfast for everybody. So for all of you drunk asses waking up whenever you wake up,
Eggs!
you
So how
have
many of us get Barnaby's food with the bonus 3 HP, and how many of us get regular food?
that's up for Barnaby to decide. Whoever he wants to give the silver pieces. I'm gonna say that you definitely, because you slept the longest and would have waken up the earliest.
So I was up with him, so I
Yeah.
definitely got
Yeah.
the good.
I'm gonna say for sure you got the good food.
3 temp HP, thank you.
Yeah.
And he gets the good
I
food.
got the good
And
food.
since they're still asleep, the orc chef gets the 3rd thing of good food.
He's not in yet.
He's not in. He's not in until 11 a.m.
Yeah, I'll give it to the tavern keep.
Yeah, the tavern keep is there all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Alright.
I never got your name. I'm sorry about that.
That's fine. My name is Kotash.
He's the
Uh,
best
that's
thing I've
what
ever
you
eaten, Barnaby.
Kotash.
Oh, I thought you said Kodak.
K
What?
K
In
O
case
T
anyone's wondering if you can use 2 dice at once, the
S
answer is yes.
I would hope so. Sometimes you gotta roll multiple dice.
Oh. Try 3.
I don't think I have the space.
Well, just kind of like load them up, see what
Yeah,
happens.
wait, see how many you can get in there.
You can probably fit 2 in the actual loader, but like put another one in the pack.
Okay, so let's say for the sake of brevity, you all eat your
Everyone
breakfast.
watch your eyes.
You get along. You start traveling up
Grab
the
the
path
ash
that you guys talked
I don't
to with
Okay.
the old man and the dwarf. They would have told you like it's literally a straight path leading up the mountain towards the volcano to what's his name? Dr. Weber's place. As you go to his house, the first thing that you notice is that there is a giant tower-shaped structure. It's made entirely of onyx. So it's like black, shiny material.
If I may.
Sure.
He just wants to see what happens if he shoots 3 at once.
No.
Oh. Rolling to understand the rock.
$19.
19. So
Actually, it's a 20. Dirty 20.
you can tell that it is most definitely derived from materials that are here. They're probably like master architects that worked on this because it is incredibly. Onyx is one
It
of
has
those.
to be magically formed. You can't like shape onyx like that.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Onyx used to be a material that people use for weapons because it is pretty malleable. It's like
3, alright, science.
yeah. It's easy to manipulate, is what I'm trying to say. But whoever did manipulate this, it took a while or it took a lot of people. Yeah, like very skillful people worked on this. This is pure onyx, from what you can tell. Like there is no imperfections in like the material
I
of
am
this
fucking
tower.
gushing over the craftsmanship of this tower as we
The
approach.
tower?
It is incredibly well made.
Fucking.
This is work worthy of the dwarves, my kin.
And Arya won't eat it.
Yeah. And
There's not even that much on the
as
No,
you
there wasn't much left in the ground.
It's fine. The room will go tomorrow.
as you approach the tower, you do notice that there are basically no windows, save for like higher up, like a couple, like a story, like maybe like the second floor and higher. There are windows within this tower, but there is one door that is ornately carved in the very bottom of it, and it's speckled with gold.
You know, I used to know a guy named Randall who lived in a tower that
Oh
looked kind of
my
like this.
His tower was made out of onyx.
It was a large black tower.
I have something you can tell us about it.
Huh?
I have something to tell us
I'll
about
tell you that story later. Randall was a crazy
it.
guy.
Sounds like a story that hasn't quite yet been finished.
Yeah.
So, what do you guys do?
I knock on the door.
Did you go to
We're
the
gonna
door?
start approaching
So-
the black beast.
You
I'm
knock.
like this on the wall.
I'm just like banging on the door.
Around it?
Hello!
Right there, keep it on, right there.
It's so silly.
Hello!
You knock on the door,
Right.
and from inside you can
Knock.
hear, Wolfgang, could you please open the door? I'm busy!
Does Wolfgang open the door?
So, if you wouldn't mind explaining your characters so they can know what you look like.
Race class.
I
Physical
don't wait.
appearance.
What do I look like?
You're a changeling, so you can be anything you like.
So what would you like to look?
Anything you
You,
like.
if you like, you can look exactly like your miniature.
I was thinking that too.
Yeah,
So you can be a cat person.
Sorry, sorry.
You're a blue tabaxi.
So,
In a hat.
let's say, based on your miniature compared with the others, you're like a 5'4" black cat with a green hat, green wardrobe. You have a staff in your hand that's like that has a moon
Okay, so
crescent
yeah,
on the
she's
edge of it. Is that
literally-
what it is? Yeah. So you open the door, you say Guten Tag, and then how do you all respond?
I'm in the character, it's fine. Like everything's safe.
Yeah.
Wait, so,
Are you Dr. Weber?
Where's the good doctor?
No, I am not the doctor. The doctor is inside. I merely assist.
Do you mind if we come on in then, lad? We'd like to speak to the doctor about some things.
Are you a
That's-
lad
A soldier said that.
or are you a
Oh,
woman?
you're last. I'm sorry, I'm not quite sure.
It's hard to tell with cat people.
I can be whatever I want to be.
Yeah.
That's rather mysteriously.
You guys,
That's good.
you guys ever met a gender fluid cat? This is a new one. No judgment, but this is a new one for me.
I don't think any of us have ever seen something so strange.
I'm just making sure.
So
I've
the
never seen a
soldier
cat
told us to
before.
come talk to Dr. Weber.
are you like
Something
freaking
about
out?
the universe
There's a
possibly
cat.
ending. You think you know
I've never seen a cat. I'm just talking about it.
This name is familiar.
I've never seen tobacco.
Yeah. She said she told Dr. Weber a bunch of equipment he was super excited about.
Oh, by the way, you guys, she would have given in her last farewell. She would have given you. I'm sorry, I forgot to mention this before. She would have given
Oh,
you
wait, stuff she
two
said was
two
for-
bags to
Also, she sent us with some stuff for him.
Takes the stuff.
Oh.
give. So you open it up. The first bag is full of crystals. The second bag is full of herbs.
Herbs and
Much
crystals.
thank you. I need
It's weed and quartz.
Fucking hippies.
this. Be much appreciated.
Druids.
So you lead them inside.
Come. I show you to the doctor.
Clank, 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 clank.
So
That's what sounds
as
like.
you enter the room, even the ground here is made of complete like black onyx. You click
Derek is just like in
Yeah.
love.
Yeah.
Like, holy shit.
Yeah, the entire structure
entire
is made
structure
out
is
of
made-
onyx.
No, I don't
grass-
want to steal
What
it.
about
It's
the
not that it's
furniture?
valuable, it's the
There
crafts.
is
Cool.
Yeah.
Like the
virtually
tables and stuff.
there's virtually no furniture when you first walk in. As you
Minimalist.
take
Well, it looks
visage
like, I'm sorry, go ahead.
as you take visage of like looking up and around you, you can see that this is pretty much like an open structure. There's a staircase leading up to the second area, but the second area isn't like just a flat floor. It's kind of like a path.
Is the staircase
around.
made of onyx?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
So what that means is this used to be one solid block. of
Someone
onyx.
carved this,
This
out
was
of
a
the biggest
solid
block of onyx.
onyx.
That's what
that
I'm
was
saying.
carved into one
What
structure.
do you mean there?
This tower, how many stories?
I think you'd be saying that
Um,
someone come
it's
around
at
and
least
make this
4.
all that one giant thing.
This is a
No.
50-foot block of volcanic rock that somebody slowly chipped away at, painstakingly and smoothed out into a building. This is literally the most incredible architectural structure I have ever seen.
I see you appreciate the craftsmanship.
Wolfgang, can I live here? Did you tell me your name was Wolfgang?
Yeah.
Or did I just hear him shout for Wolfgang?
You heard him shout for Wolfgang, so you can make the assumption that yes.
You're Wolfgang, yes?
Yes.
I want your job, and you can go live on the street.
That wouldn't work for me. I need mine Wolfgang. I don't know what the gender is, but they are very good assistants.
I have job security.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I would love to help you, but I couldn't. I have work.
You need to save Lisa, not live in this tower.
Keep it as a summer home.
When we're done, we'll come back.
Okay. Derek really likes it. I love what you've done with it.
I appreciate it. Thank you for your compliment.
Yes, you're very welcome.
Well, bring them up. Who are you? You haven't seen what he actually looks like yet?
Isolde sent us something about the universe being on the edge of being destroyed.
Well, why don't you come upstairs? Because I'm busy with work. I'm not going to stop for you. And you can tell me all about it in person.
You got better at the accent. You weren't sure about doing it before. Now you're doing very well.
Come, we
It's
waste
time to
time.
go downstairs and meet the doctor in person.
Yeah, let's go.
He sounds rather
Let's
restless.
go. Come with me.
Racist.
Waste time.
Restless.
Oh.
Rather racist.
I was like, what? Okay.
Like, why don't you mudblood pieces of shit come up the stairs?
I was gonna critique you for still being in a second.
So, as you come up the stairs,
Right.
you see that there is a rather large orc working on certain materials. He is like writing things down on pieces of paper. He's working on a stone table that's positioned on the second floor, and he is just like moving back and forth. Like he is like non-stop working the entire time.
Doesn't even look up.
Doesn't even look up.
What are you doing? Emergency physics?
Derek.
This he stops
That made
at.
him pause.
This he stops at, and he's like, emergency? This is my entire work's life. Do you think I would stop?
Life's work.
Life's work? What did I say?
Works
life.
life.
Sorry.
English isn't his first language. Common isn't his first language.
Fourth glass.
No, that was accurate. That's probably how someone whose primary language was German and who wasn't fluent in English would actually say it. So,
Yeah, life's
perfect role
works
play.
life.
Deeper in character.
Then you realize,
The broken English is accurate.
Dr. Weber, Isolde said something about killing a forest guardian, and that meaning that the universe was close to being destroyed, and probably telling you that we have already destroyed one universe with our demon friend.
She sent you this oregano and corn.
Said that you know stuff about this, and that maybe you could help us save the universe, and also sent us with some drugs and crystals for you.
I sacked
I
out.
figured out that. I got a better question for you. Do you
did
have
you-
a written text on my?
9.
Special
I
text?
don't know who you are, and I don't intend to give you anything until I know who you are. But you said that you destroyed a dimension.
Yeah, our friend is
Not
a demon
us per se.
and brought us to another dimension, and we killed something and broke some chain, and then hopped through a gate and
Not
something
saying we.
exploded behind us.
Let me explain something to you about the physics of dimensions, yeah? You see this stone table.
Yeah.
You see this stone table is held up by these rocks,
Yeah.
I am going to do this. And suddenly he kicks the rocks and the
Breaks his
table
foot.
slams down onto the ground. He's an orc. He's huge.
Got it.
Right? The table slams down onto the
Oh, I didn't
ground.
realize he was an orc. I don't think we ever explained his...
I did.
She did.
Oh, I missed it.
Apologies.
This table is one dimension. This floor is the second dimension. You destroy pocket dimensions. You destroyed the foundation, which creates a difference between these dimensions. You destroy multiple pocket dimensions, which hold the creation of the universe in place. And suddenly, you create fucking cataclysmic destruction, where this universe is now directly corresponding onto this universe. And now, everything that happens in one can happen to the other.
Again, he said we a lot in that. It wasn't us per se.
It was
We
a
had
demon
we
friend
had a different guy.
who talks to a
Doesn't
marble.
necessarily
You-
matter. It happened.
Sure.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So,
And
yeah.
that is why she is my assistant.
That-
They are my
She.
assistant. What are you?
The universe was destroyed.
Okay.
It's a
The universe was destroyed. We were there.
We killed a god.
Yeah, we killed.
What?
It was like a big thing, and they turned me into like 3,000 pounds, and then I landed on it, and then I hit it with my sword.
But wait. Are you hiring unpaid interns for boarding? I mean,
Nine.
for room?
9.
By the way,
To be able to
I
be
love
my
your
assistant,
tower.
you have to be able to follow my calculations to the exact hundredth decimal.
Are you trying to steal my job too?
Are they trying to steal your job?
Maybe.
Do I need to kick you out of mine tower?
No. What were you
No,
saying?
please, no! I love this tower.
What were you saying about after we told you we killed that god who was guarding the universe? Then we broke the chain and destroyed it.
Again, not we.
Is that
We
how
killed the
it
guy.
works? It's materializing into a chain. And
There
you
was a
see him
gauntlet.
suddenly take a piece of paper and
The guy
write
we
that
were with
down.
spawned some massive ethereal gauntlet
Okay.
and shattered some ethereal chain.
To make a
and
really
then
long
went through a
story
gate.
short, the demon has a marble. The marble, something's fishy about that marble. He talked to the marble. All of a sudden, he had a crazy gauntlet, and his face changed. And then a chain appeared from the ephemera, and he shattered it with the gauntlet hand. And then the gauntlet went away.
And
That
then the
is
universe
fascinating
exploded.
and also terrifying.
They
We
keep
thought so
saying
too.
Demon, he's just a guy, man.
I'm going to explain to you all my life's work. Yeah?
Seems like it might take a while, but okay, go ahead.
No, I will make it simple so even people who are as incompetent as you all will be able to understand.
Hey, you just...
Okay, nerd.
What does incompetent mean?
It means retarded.
The fact that you had to ask what that meant.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you.
Shit talking.
And
I
that,
think they are.
and that is why you are my
A soul,
assistant.
they said we needed them. Otherwise, I think we should kill them.
No, don't kill
Okay.
them. They believed in all
No, I'm
So-
sorry. Please continue.
More-
It is
more
my
than
theory, right? That there are alternate dimensions that are parallel to our own.
Uh-huh.
Well, we've been to one.
They exist
I ate a mushroom.
in overlapping territory. Not every dimension is exactly the same as our terraforms that appear within Middle Earth. However, the one that is most closely affiliated with our own is the Feywild.
Do they have mushrooms there?
He ate a mushroom at the other universe we went. I don't know if that matters to you, if you think that's important and want to study him, but he definitely ate food from another dimension.
That is not my concern.
It's irrelevant.
That is completely irrelevant
Okay.
to the study that we are conducting today.
Completely incompetent. Got it.
You learned a new word today.
Yeah.
Now, I will show
I want you to
you
use that
what
word
my
regularly in
latest
conversation.
creations have made.
call you
Wolfgang,
an
if you would be so kind as to assist me in creating our next experiment.
Pleasure.
So he starts like pulling out like this machine. I'm gonna say that your character would like calibrate it like accordingly, and then he like takes out like a pen and paper. He starts writing things down, and then he's like, set it to 110 by 215 and 15.3. Yeah, thank you. Does anyone have food? 9. Actually, I think we have apples. Never mind. So he reaches into the back, he grabs an apple. Suddenly, as she finishes calibrating this invention, what you see basically is like this onyx shape structure. I'm assuming you would have given him the bags at this point. So he reaches into the bag of the crystals and he like starts sprinkling it along the base of it. You put in the calibrations and it's basically a giant onyx structure that's in the shape of a circle. And all of a sudden she puts in the things that they need to have, and a giant circle of smoke going around in a circle forms in the middle of this thing.
I love magic tricks. I start clapping.
This is not magic, it is physics.
What's the difference?
The difference is that this works. So he takes the apple, he puts like a needle in it that has a piece of string. He throws the apple into the portal. It disappears completely from sight. You can see it from one side. The portal is just the width of 5 feet. And like as he throws in that apple, it completely disappears. It doesn't come out of the other side of the smoke. He's like, okay, and we will take it out in mark 3 minutes. 3 minutes pass. And
Derek, stick your ass in the portal.
Let's see what happens to the apple.
so you pull it back, and then suddenly you see that the apple is half eaten. He's like, yes! Experiment 125 is successful!
Derek, definitely stick your ass in that portal.
Someone's gonna eat my ass.
You see it.
Jack Nicholson slow down.
Is that a bad thing?
You see
That's
it.
why you waxed it. That's why you waxed it, right?
Guys,
Can
you're
I-
really
can I
tempting me to
eat
stick
the
my
apple?
ass through this portal right
The
now.
half-eaten apple, if you prefer, yes.
I think she'll really punish. I think she'll really punish me for that.
You can taste.
Well, I think it's
Tastes
closed
like
right
apple.
now, so.
Ah! Excellent! Yes! As of now, our experiments have only been conducted with non-living things and, apples, as these, Yes, you can see.
I reckon
So-
that will be alive. Or at least hold the value of life.
He is a man of God. He does not know science.
He does not know science.
Plants are alive.
Let me explain something to you. What I have done is beyond the power of the gods. I have created a portal that leads into an alternate dimension. I have created a portal that leads directly.
All you've done is found a passageway or something that already exists. God created everything. To claim you have more power than the gods is quite foolish, lad.
The age-old conflict between them.
Doctor.
It's no difference in digging a tunnel from one end to the other.
the nose,
You just go
out
to
the
the place that you want to go.
I stick my ass through the thing to diffuse the tension.
As you do, you take 3 points of damage.
That's not that bad. That's okay. Ow!
You come back out in your ass.
You're
after-
freshly waxed and shaved.
How did it feel?
A pinching, stinging feeling?
Did it feel like a bite? Did it feel
I don't
like...
know.
Did it
Tell
feel
me.
like someone took
roll
a bite
me-
out of your ass?
Somebody look at his
Yeah,
ass.
roll me an
Do I have
intelligence.
teeth mark on my ass?
Roll me
That
an
would be a good
intelligence.
thing.
Well,
check.
wouldn't the doctor be there to tell him, like, what to...
4.
You do not know what it felt like. It was a sharp stinging pain.
Ow! Ow!
Somebody look at his ass. I'm gonna inspect
They're
his
marks on
ass.
his ass.
Investigation.
He's wearing armor, isn't he?
I,
Yeah,
I
he
pulled
is
my-
wearing-
I pulled it down.
He mooned it.
You have no idea what you're looking at.
That's an ass.
That is definitely
I'm
an
surprised by the fact that it's so sharp.
I get lost staring at it for a few moments.
Addressing my findings to the rest of the party, because one is a non-believer of science and everything that makes sense. But I have created the portal that leads into the Feywild. And it is my idea that if I can create a portal that goes in, I can create a portal that comes out. And with my series, the
Well,
Feywild,
haven't you already done that? How else do you think the apple got back in here? How do you think his ass got back in here? If it's not the same portal?
that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, we put in the geographical location of this place right here, right now. Yeah?
Okay.
And my intention is that since the Feywild is so closely related to our own middle plane, that I can create a portal in the same place, one that leads here, and another that leads to an entirely different place in the world. Meaning that
You can travel through the Feywild and then get
You
to somewhere in our world.
exactly.
But isn't the Feywild way more dangerous than our world is anyway?
Couldn't you just create a portal from the place here to the
Couldn't we
place
just
in this
travel
world
to
we need
our
to go?
world? Like, maybe for some reconnaissance shit, if I have to sneak into an embassy, like, it's probably
Every
way
world
easier to
that isn't our
transport.
own world is dangerous.
Even this world is dangerous. Let's talk
But, like,
about this for a
I'm
second.
used to
yeah?
dealing with danger this.
Do you happen to know the exact coordinates for, say, like the throne room in Wiesnall?
I would not.
Damn.
Yeah. It is a shame.
Yeah.
But I also have not
Portals found in the
perfected
exact
the
location?
portals to create a second location yet.
Should we go
That's
in
my
there and
problem.
destroy the Feywild?
We don't have
Terrible
to
idea. You never seen a cigarette?
Do you remember the table demonstration?
Imagine that bright one this time.
Yeah, yeah, thank
I
you.
say leave it.
That sounds like a bad idea.
I mean, we already did it once.
No, again, not we. Not we.
Is nobody gonna ask what's like biting the apples?
What's biting the apples?
That I have not discovered yet. Like I said.
We should go and find out. We could probably kill it. Tori, you wanna go kill things?
I don't think we should be on
I mean,
Dr. Hans, do you want living people to go into the Feywild and tell you what they see?
I would love for living people to go
Tori, you wanna
inside
go
my
kill things?
Oh no, this is a very bad idea.
Is the portal
Very
still
bad
open?
idea, lad.
It is for now.
Tori, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking his ass got pinched, and I don't want to.
So what are you gonna offer us in return for our
This is a
work?
terrible-
If we go
You
in,
want
we
us to
can
venture
kill.
in there?
All he did
What
was
are you
stick his
looking
butt
to
in
say?
and he got
And this buck got bitten. We would
I
have
have.
bitten. We
No,
died.
You're an orc, right?
Mora.
I am working.
So I'm gonna make a big ask.
It's not as simple as that, lad.
I want this tower when you
Yeah, no
die.
guarantee the forest will do that for us to get back.
From natural causes.
Derek's trying to get in the
We don't know
will.
if he's ever capable of it.
I'm gonna live a lot longer than
That
you,
doesn't
They're pretty
again.
smart.
and I want this tower. I love
Yeah,
this
this
See
tower.
how excited he was for the
Well,
first one to come through when he came in here?
I'll
He said
fight on your
125,
side
how do we know it's going to be
with
back
this.
right
Well,
now?
now-
Try and persuade him. Try and persuade him.
You persuade me first.
Your God is with us, isn't he?
He's always with us, but
Can
he
I at
doesn't
least get a
trust
help
like
action?
this.
No.
Well, he is.
Well,
Not
persuade
he's not
me
gonna
first.
help him, but
This
he'll
is not
help
gonna
you.
go well.
I got your
He
back.
doesn't help him.
No, don't
Okay, it's not gonna go bad.
I
I
mean,
mean, such mockery of the gods.
Okay.
Never ends
16.
well.
if no one wants to go
Here's a
kill
counter.
things with me, then 5.
Okay?
Tori,
My
you're
counter
a win.
is that you come with me.
Dad, what about you?
Understand what happens when you go inside of the portal, what you encounter, what you see. And then I give you access to when I complete my research and I create the portals that leads anywhere in the world. Right? I give you access to that technology, and in my eventual death, then I will give you this. As long as I die and she dies.
So you both need to die then? Sounds strange.
Because it's all of everything that I've done would go to my assistant.
Orcs only live to be like 80.
Alright,
But
get a contract
how long do
out.
changelings?
Yeah.
Right
Can
in
I get that
contract.
in a signature in blood?
I think it's similar.
Okay.
Similar.
Dwarves
I
have to
won't
be very,
cut
very long.
myself for you, but I will shake on it.
An orc
No.
won't cut
I need
himself
like a
to make
seal or
it.
something.
What?
Like you got a stamp?
Well, I don't want any of that, lad. I don't really
He has
care.
no. He has
Do
no
I have a
ability. He
stamp?
wants like a legitimate contract. That's like a scientist. You know what a contract is.
Grabs the stamp.
Hold on a second. I don't care about the portal and the technology, but I do look for a book. I was told that you might know about its whereabouts, perhaps have it.
Could you tell me more about what you're looking for?
Yes, it's an old text of Enoch.
Enoch, the gods. Yeah. See, I'm not a man
That's in the
of
fiction section of my library.
exactly. I am not a man that is a believer of faith, but I do know of ruins that exist on an island south of this place.
Obviously, that's way more important than any portal technology. If that books would save the entire universe.
I want the rocks.
The rocks don't matter if everything's gone.
No, I know. We're gonna save the world. or whatever.
Metagaming, really quick, Phil. This is exactly what I was talking about to you earlier in our private conversation. Do you remember it?
No.
About the character?
My character?
Check your texts.
Check your text. Check your text, and you will understand.
Our private text, right?
Yes.
There's gonna be a bunch in between. I have to scroll up. Hold on.
Yeah. Keep going up until you reach the thing when you were asking me about your character.
I think I'm there. Got it.
Do you understand now?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. So do with that knowledge what you will, but
I still want the rocks.
that's fine.
Cool.
And in the eventuality of mine death and mine assistance, it will be yours.
And you stamped it.
Writes out the contract, stamps it.
That
You
shit's
said
safe.
it was on an island itself, but do you know about the whereabouts of it, the island?
See, like I said, I'm not really a follower of that. I just know that when I was looking for archaeological findings that... See, let me show you these crystals, right? These crystals are remnants of towers that were left here by the Feywild that lead to portals that lead into the Feywild. There was a time, in my theory, right? It has not been proven yet, but there was a time of great cataclysm when every dimension was equally accessible throughout all of Middle-earth.
The conjunction of spheres.
The conjunction of spheres. And in that conjunction of spheres, there were towers. And when you interacted with these towers, you were able to access alternate dimensions.
This is Witcher.
Well, perhaps.
This is full on
Perhaps
Witcher.
some possible answers. Perhaps it's one of these towers I'm
That's why I
looking
said
for.
conjunction.
Yeah.
Perhaps it's one of the towers I'm looking for. These ruins.
Perhaps. You might find more of the answers that you're looking for in the island to the south.
I
But as of
appreciate
right now, I have written a contract, and I
it.
intend
just
to
with
have
this
it
lad, I'm getting the
completed.
fuck out of here then. I ain't going to no Feywild.
Come on, man.
You don't know what
We're
you're
buddies
finding
now.
on those towers. You
I'm
don't
happy
handle
to
it
go with
yourself.
you.
Also,
Yumi's gonna come to
I
Feywild.
If Yumi's
I
coming-
want to live for a very long time. very long time.
How long to change things?
I'm looking for that right now.
No, because
I'm
you missed it. I
quite
have to go along
young.
with her.
So you
I'm
will have
quite
to
Changelings
wait
live
a
to be
long
about 100
time.
You
years
live
old.
a max about. You have the same lifespan as a human. You live to max 100. I'm gonna outlive you for sure.
You don't
Dwarves
know
live to
what
be
she
like
is.
600-700.
You just see a cat figure in front of you.
Okay, so
You
she
don't-
assumes he's a tabaxi.
Yeah.
What's the tabaxi?
Even less. Even less.
Yeah, she assumes she's also equivalent to human. So still, he assumes she's a tabaxi.
I figure I
And
give it a
looks like
century. This
human.
tower's mine.
Yeah, he figures in 100 years he owns this beautiful tower and
Max.
has 200, 300 more years to enjoy it.
No, Hiller's a 250. He's old at this point.
I'm not crazy old. I'm still like a relatively young.
70 years
Exiled
old.
for 50.
No,
No, it was
70.
50 years since the kingdom's collapse, and he was a young man
Also,
at
yeah,
that
I'm like 70,
point.
80.
You're like 100, 150
Okay,
out of 450.
Yeah.
so I'm like 100.
He's,
You'll
in human
get
years,
the-
he's 25.
In human years, he'd be 25.
Which means he'll get this tower when in human
He's
years
middle-aged.
he's about 50.
This will be my retirement home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll retire
For
as
sure, for
architectural
sure.
marvel.
That's
So
an
happy.
experiment first to extend my lifespan.
I'm not saying anything.
Because,
I,
you know, science.
Derek,
In the name of science!
Derek, knowing what he knows,
Dwarf
and
average lifespan
he's
is
not that
50
smart,
years.
but he's pretty like politically savvy. He's like, yeah, no, for sure.
Wait,
For sure.
Emily,
Yep,
do
I'm
you
looking
know
at it real
the
funny
doctor
right now.
in
It's yours-
the
yours
Yours
first.
100 and she'll live to be 100.
Yeah.
It's
That's who I'm
200.
picturing
Get
as
on
Hans
100.
right now. I'm him being like hopscotch or
Yeah.
whatever.
I'm not lying. I have no.
Considered young until they
I say to Wolfgang, I have no intentions of hurting you at any point or causing you any harm.
You wanted to kick me out of the lab and you wanted to have the onyx
I'm
for
not.
yourself.
I'm not lying. But if you want her to do an insight check or something,
Wolfgang.
We'll do a persuasion
Wolfgang.
against your
He's
insight.
very interested in rocks.
I get that.
Yeah, so persuasion versus her insight.
Okay, I have a buff to persuasion. Yeah, paladins are good at charisma. Okay,
Just roll it?
Yep.
Okay.
I didn't use the crossbow, but it still worked pretty good.
She got a 12 plus what?
Hold on, actually, one second. You want inside, you said?
Yep.
Plus 3.
So 15.
18.
Nice. So he is being forthcoming in his assessment. Like, he is not meaning any harm to you. Like, if
My
you.
enthusiasm for the tower is real, and
Yeah.
I intend to let you live out your natural, what I consider to be your natural life,
Yeah.
before I come and claim it.
He's what, a noble or something?
He is a noble.
Yeah.
I mean, by your role,
I'm an
you would
exiled
believe
dwarf
that.
prince. You
How
don't know
do
this,
I
but
know you're not going to come up here prematurely?
That's
with
what we
your
just did.
army?
That's what you just
Yeah,
did.
that's what
That's
you
what
just
that
did.
is.
Was
I tried to reassure you, and that role we just did was you figuring out whether or not you thought I was being sincere, and you did.
Yeah.
I persuaded you successfully that, like, I seem like I'm being honorable and sincere.
I still don't trust anybody, but that's just me.
And I don't blame you, and that is the analytical mind at work. And that is why you stay.
We write up a second copy of the contract and I give it to her. You have documentation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he's writing his own contract.
He old Xerox.
Ye old Kinkos.
And I scan it.
Scribe, please rewrite this.
Basically.
I have a question for Hans.
Spelling mistakes.
Yeah.
That's a
Have
couple
you
of
ever
actions.
tried to lure anything out of the portal?
9.
Seems risky.
That's a question. You're sticking
Honestly,
apples in
to be
You just put
honest,
an apple real
it. That-
close. You're like,
That's a
So
To be
you watch
honest
an
with
apple
you,
get eaten and
I
now
have
we're gonna go
only
into
tried
and watch your
to
ass get
open
bit?
up a
What, are you
portal
scared?
for a couple
Little
of
bit.
minutes at a time.
it only did 3
Not
times.
long enough to.
It only felt like 3 rats.
Yeah.
Remember the last
Exactly.
portal we went through? We almost drowned.
But we didn't. Did you die though?
But did you
Oh.
die?
But did you
Wait,
die?
are you sticking apples like on a stick or are you
It
just
felt
throwing them
close
in
to-
On
Put
a
it on a
string.
needle
Boy,
and a
why are you being a
wire.
whip?
there? Gotcha.
Doncho would be disappointed.
You're like
You're right.
fishing.
So don't come, but we're gonna.
You
So
are
don't come,
also
but we're gonna
you
tell
are
Doncho.
also analyzing this in
I can't lose
the
face to Daddy Doncho.
you are also analyzing this in the gaze that you assume nothing exists within the Feywild, and that is an inaccuracy which I cannot even begin to explain to you. The Feywild is very much as alive as this Middle Earth,
Okay.
meaning that there are creatures
So
there.
what you're saying is even more reason for us not to go in there?
No, what I'm saying is we
Your
don't
contract
know
more
what
than
it
this
is.
man's fucking business. What's in it for the rest of us then?
He gave me the location.
Fun.
Yeah, he gave me for I did anything for him, so it's for free,
He
obviously.
didn't tell you the name of the isle. You just know it's
It's
to
in
the south.
of here, I'll figure it out.
There's probably 15,000 islands to the south of
You know how many islands are in this grouping of islands?
If you do this for me, I will do more research for you in the temple and find out the exact coordinates that you have to go to.
See, now we're getting somewhere, lad. Anybody else want anything?
Gold.
Yumi's
See,
already in. She's like, I'll go.
You see, I used to
ask for a
be
piece of
an
wood?
oxy scientist.
I don't want.
And I used to have.
The fact that it's amazing
Wait,
seems
wait,
as
wait.
if
Stop
all
the weapon.
carved out of
You
one
just have.
piece.
What
You
do you
can make
know
like a little
about
necklace
Orchid?
out of
It's not that onyx is rare. I could find.
I
Like,
know
a small
that I
piece of
escaped
onyx in the
him.
world.
That's a cool story.
I want
I got
to
this little
kill
piece
him.
of onyx that I made
I'll
into a
chip a
necklace.
piece.
I can only tell you about the scientists that I've worked
To
with.
remind me about the contract. Can't you?
Yes.
Make a necklace
Okay.
out of it or something.
So among the scientists that I've worked with, I've worked with.
I don't know why I didn't connect this earlier. The German orc scientist. I apologize, Emily.
You
Welcome,
get-
brother.
Oh my god!
We're out of this.
Oh my god, no! Emily, no! Oh, I'm gonna kill this guy.
No, he escaped. He didn't want to work. I didn't want to work for Orchid.
Oh, this is the fucking, what's the NASA guy?
Albert Einstein.
No, 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 no,
Insert
no, no, no.
any other.
Von Braun. This is the Von Braun of this world.
No,
He's
it's
gonna
not. No, it's not because you're about to find out who he worked with.
Okay.
Mengele?
Okay. So, amongst the scientists that I've worked
We're naming
with
her
that I
German
know of,
Nazi scientists.
I know of Edward Orks. Orks spelled so Edward, so EDUARD ORCTHS. And I know that he worked in biology and with experimentation about manipulation of the body.
Mengele.
I also worked with
Lord Angel of Death.
Orca von Braun.
That just sounds like a whale.
Orker spelled ORCER. Von Braun. And he was a weapon specialist. He was.
The rocket special. He's a propulsion expert.
I know, but it's D&D and they don't have rockets.
Right. Fair.
So it's
Understood.
a weapon specialist.
Rockets were
You
weapons.
yeah. Yeah, exactly. And I also worked with Walter Orkreiber. So Walter and Ork, ORCEIBER, and he specialized on bioweapons.
I don't want to. I have hilarious questions, but I'm not going to ask. Because you can't tell me. Is there a Zyklon B in this universe?
I love this so much.
Orklon B.
You see, I did not believe.
Into the orc showers.
I did not believe in what Orchidler was preaching. I mean, the entire history of orc kind was talking about, mixing of blood to create the greatest orc.
Urukai.
Like, look at me, I would kick your ass.
Exactly, that's what I'm talking about. There was never a stipulation of pure-bloodedness into orc kind.
Well, yeah. And he killed my mom and my buddy and imprisoned me, and I broke out because my buddy. So I'm gonna kill him. So.
And he killed my wife and my child and threatened me if I
Look,
did
I'll
not
kill
work for him.
you. Don't worry.
Shakes your hand.
But like, if I do this for you, you gotta help me out with killing him.
And I will try my best.
This whole interaction was for Brock, and I was like, I want the tower. I just totally bogarted his interaction, and now I feel bad.
I'll accept poison.
And I'll
if
wait
don't have
until
bolts.
you die.
I can definitely work on
She
poison.
described a magnificent
I can
stonework.
100% work on
I
poison
love
for you.
stonework. I'm
And I like
Alright, so poisons, information about our
What are you doing?
killer, information about your ruins,
The tower.
the tower, everyone's happy.
Well, Yumi's just being a good team player.
And Yumi's
I wanna
just like,
go
I'll
in.
come along.
She's
Yumi's
she's
just
curious.
like me.
She's
She's
like,
I
like,
wanna
what
go
can we
in.
go in there and see and find and kill?
she's
Maybe not kill,
the
but
cat suit makes her curious like a cat.
Okay.
Well, do you think Derek just looks at me as like Onyx? With a black catsuit that's latex?
Is that why?
I'm like, is that stone? I've never seen stone be so fast.
If you would be so kind,
That's
I would love if you would join them
Next time we
in
get
their
down.
endeavors into the portal and take as many notes as you can. Find out if there is another portal that connects back to this world, or if it is just the one that you entered. And
Wolfgang's
then,
coming?
9.
Oh.
I have many things that I have to do, more calculations to do. I have to create a whole nother portal.
Not you, Wolfgang.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Is that what the question was? Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm on my 4th glass of wine. I've been drinking all day.
fine.
Fine.
Wine!
As the eyes and ears for the good doctor, I come and assist.
We'll make sure you don't die.
You had better.
Doc, can Wolfgang handle himself? Whatever's in there is taking life out of people.
Their self.
For all I know, because I have not had any live research subjects going inside, for all I know, it could be something as simple as a little fairy eating a piece.
But if it's something like a massive monster, do we have to babysit this one?
I would prefer it. It's very hard to find an assistant as good as this one.
Can't we throw like a chicken or a squirrel in there first?
Well, we know bites. That's not gonna tell us anything. Let's just go in there and see what
Yeah?
happens.
Okay, so we're prepared to fight off all manner of creatures.
Can you handle
But
it?
like, how do we know that there's like...
I know
Oxygen.
what I'm doing in a
Oh, the Feywild is,
situation.
like I was saying in
Okay.
my research, if,
You can live. Humans
as you
can
can
live in
see
the
by this apple, right? The only oxidation that took place was that occurred when it was exposed to the air. If there was a lack of oxygen that was in it, then it would be completely,
So over the 3 minutes, something bit it, and then the apple came back kind of yellowed. So there's obviously oxygen.
Yeah,
exactly.
Got it. Smart.
there was oxidation, therefore there was oxygen.
I'm just saying, like, we go through there, we're all like,
Yeah, imagine that. That's how he kills us.
There's a
Because like,
connection?
we take the bait and go in there.
We
and
die.
we all die.
That. It's not our first time.
Also-
Be sending you in there if we
We had
did
to
not
swim
have a
to the other
basic
dimension.
understanding of the physics
Have
of
been
the
watching-
area.
you
To be fair, I think they would send us in there.
Metagame,
He wouldn't send
You
Wolfgang
would
in
know
there if he thought they were
that you came from the Feywild.
I can
You
do,
are
what is
considered
this
a fake
fucking no
creature.
gravity.
Because I'm a changeling, right?
Yeah, changelings are fake creatures, so you would
She
have
probably
come
wouldn't tell
from
us.
the.
They probably wouldn't tell us.
No,
that.
I said metagaming.
Yeah.
So you guys don't know this, but you would know that the Feywild.
She knows all about.
She knows all about the
I'm basically
Feywild.
like you'd be fine.
A navigator. Yeah, basically.
Mortals can live there, no problem.
Don't be
He
a
won't the
bitch.
first one.
Through the portal with you.
Yeah, basically.
Had it going first and just so excited about it.
I'll go through first.
I'm right behind.
I'm
I was
down
the
too.
one
I'm
who
in.
was most hyped about
Suck it
going
and
in.
get
I'm
into
jumping
portal.
right in.
Yeah, I'm in.
I'm jumping. I'm screaming and entering a rage and jumping
Hey,
through the
to think you're
portal.
the same instead of motivated.
He's wasting a rage as soon as we enter.
Something bit us when you walked in there.
It nipped my butt.
They say I'm the craziest.
Hey, to think that
Whatever. I have enough rages.
Going into strange portal down on the other side.
I have 4 rages. There's no way I'm gonna use all of those in one day.
You're going. I cannot. The portals. Can we say that for flavor? The portal's floating like 4 or 5 feet above the air.
It's on the ground. It is a portal that has been created. It's like made out of stone. Like the base of it.
It'll
is
be
made out of
so
stone.
funny. If it's like 3 or 4 or 5 feet above the ground. Can we say there's like it's just
It is
it's
not.
hovering?
It is not.
Sorry.
I was gonna use the. I cannot make the jump. You're going to have to toss me.
I got you.
But it's on the floor.
I just walked through the portal because it's on the ground. All right.
Oh damn.
I mean, I could football toss you in if you
There's
want.
no need. It's on the
Just
ground.
for fun.
There are plenty of situations where that will be applicable. I
Alright.
promise you.
Sick.
So,
So
We go in?
when you
Is
enter
it
the
just us 3?
No, everyone's
All of
coming.
Oh, okay.
we just go first.
Oh, okay.
when you enter the Feywild, you
If we were to
first
enter immediately into combat, where in from?
you first take notice of how vibrant the colors of everything are.
I feel like I'm an acid.
Absolutely. Fragrant smells hit your nose. Strange noises are heard overhead.
Schnozberries
that you-
smell like
Schnozberries.
I can taste the colors.
Candyland in there.
Yeah. Trees take on strange forms. Instead of growing up tall and straight, they almost have these curvatures where they start in the ground and then wrap themselves into other pieces of like floating terraces or other mountainscapes.
Place is very abstract.
My brain hurts.
Rocks swirl like meringues, almost. It's a completely different thing.
My lizard
I'm
brain
happy
can't
you're here.
handle this.
And pools of
Little
water
pickle
take
buggies.
shapes of spirals.
Welcome to the fair world. You will think that you
So
are having.
deadpan.
You will think that you will be having the how is it? Tripping the balls.
How do you
good.
say?
Tripping the balls.
For sure.
Definitely feeling that.
A certain wind blows, and you catch the scent of something extremely familiar.
Oh, no.
I would love you to make me a Constitution save minus
Hey, man.
10.
What?
No, I think
Just you,
I
me?
think just
Just
you.
you,
Just
man.
me.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Con
no.
save
Nat,
minus
nat 20, nat 20,
10.
nat 20, nat 20.
So minus 10, I guess 8.
Do you have a buff?
Let me
Do
get-
you have a plus? to it?
So,
Well, it's
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you did it already. Okay.
let's say leading up to this, as soon as you catch that whiff of something hitting your nose, you have like this internal conflict where you're like,
Oh yeah, at this point I feel like I'm trying to like control myself to
Yeah.
not shake around.
the other voice inside of you says, no, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, we have the yellow bar.
Fine.
Everything is gonna
Calm
be
down.
fine. We're fine. And then the other voice comes back and is like, just a smell, just a taste, just a lick, just a drop, just a cup, just a pound. And then the other voice is like, please, I don't want to do this anymore, please. And then
do we see
you
it?
Outwardly, what do we
Like-
see happen?
outwardly what you see is her entire body shaking and contorting, and now you are in a frenzy and you have to follow that scent. No matter what happens,
so,
you guys just entered the territory and you
What's going on?
she
I cannot
takes
go
off
there. No,
running.
No, I'm gone. I'm out of there.
She takes off running. Do you guys follow
We're
behind
following,
her?
right?
Yeah.
Am I going like full speed? Like how fast am I? Right?
I'm not gonna be
You
able to
are
keep up.
dashing.
My little dwarf voice.
How fast? I'm faster than her.
30.
I'm faster than her. I can keep up. I have a 40-foot movement speed.
Why don't you stop at her before she goes get on top?
Yeah, I'm
No,
gonna
no, no,
grab.
Everybody,
No.
everybody has
I'm slipping
no.
out.
This is story.
Okay.
So everybody has their things.
Yes, yes.
All right. Roll for your initiative, please.
Okay.
I'm still right. Has it been longer than a minute?
It has been.
Okay, I'm no longer right then. I have advantage.
Nat 20! Let's go! Big boy finally failed.
Yes,
There you
big
go.
boy.
Boys.
What's your buff though?
5.
Wow.
What? What'd
You
you
got
get?
a nat
You
20?
got a nat 20 with a buff of 5.
Fuck, Joey.
And Baldino, you got a nat 20 also?
No, I got 7.
Oh.
3. I got 7.
I got a 12.
What'd you get?
Hold on, because I am not ready for anybody.
2.
thought I did.